here at the church a lot as well. And he's just turned a real corner in his life. And someone came to me today, and I generally do not know who this person is, but someone came and said, an anonymous donation has been made. Could you present this to Greg this morning? And so it is my privilege on behalf of whoever, and I would just say it's on behalf of all your family here at South Main, we present you this new Bible that we hope you will use.
Well, this is a privilege to keep on doing this. I love God. God is more after it, like David, after his own heart. I've been seeking him for forever. And I know through all tribulations, we're going to have tribulations. But through him, all things are possible. Amen. We're going to go through John 20, through 19 through 31. In the evening of the first day of the week, the disciples were gathered together with the doors locked because of fear of the Jews. Jesus came and stood with them and said, "Peace to you." Having them, he showed them his hands and his side. So the disciples rejoiced when they saw him. Jesus said to them again, "Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send to you." After saying this, he breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit. If you forgive the sins of any, they are forgiven them. As you retain the sins of any, they are retained." But one of the 12, Thomas, called Didymus, which also called twin in translations of Greek and other things, and was not with them when Jesus came. So the other disciples kept telling him, we have seen the Lord. But he said to them, "If I do not see the mark of the nails in his hands, put my fingers into the mark of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I would never believe." After 8 days, his disciples were indoors again, and Thomas was with them. Even though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace to you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your fingers here and reach out my hands. Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Don't be unbeliever, but a believer." Thomas responded to him, "My Lord and my God." Jesus said, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Those who believe without seeing are blessed." Jesus performed many other signs in the presence of his disciples that are not written in the book. But these are written so that you may believe in Jesus the Messiah, the Son of God, and by believing you have life in him, his name. But also, we all have doubts and in our lives. We going through dozens of me, and in the book, and everybody in here, even Thomas, we all go through for us to relate, not just for us to sit there like, okay, we're not worthy enough. That's not the point. I mean, he conquered, like Pastor said, he conquered everything, the whole world, and we should be thankful and grateful for that, He gives us mercy and grace every day. I know I've been there in death and where I've been. There's things that happen in my life, I was like, wow, like the place I was staying burned down and everything was gone. And there's times I stood there early, just fell asleep, and I could have been there. I could have been gone. I couldn't be here right here talking to you guys. But that was God's grace.
Amen. Amen. Amen.